I can divide this braid into 5 sections to braid up. This is the last part of my hair, and yeah. To let you know, if I'm looking over here, this is where my mirror is. This is usually where my mirror is going to be when I'm filming videos in this location, so I may be looking to the side sometimes. So right now I'm taking some shea butter and I'm going to apply it to my ends just to give them some extra protection and some extra moisture. The whole braid is already moisturized, but I just want to add a little bit of this extra layer of protection because these braids will probably be up for about a month or so. So yeah, done that. And we're just going to smooth it down a little bit. And now we're going to start making the parts. And for this, I'm going to be doing box parts, obviously. And I'm going to try and make these parts as equal as possible. So we're going to start right here. And that's a pretty perfect box. And they don't have to be exactly the same. Like if you don't get it 100% perfect, like the world is not going to end, it's okay. But just try your best. I'm a person that parting is like my thing, so that's the only reason why I care as much, because I do hair, so I want my hair to look good so people have a good blueprint to look at. And I'm not showing the parting so perfectly because I've made a video like this before. This is just kind of like an impromptu last minute type of thing. So if you can't see my parting, like the parting that I just did, I'll link a video where I have my parting and how I do it. I have like, I think 3 videos on my channel about parting and stuff. So now that this is all divided, I'm gonna start braiding. So I'm using the Style Factor Edge Booster, and this is the new one. So you can already see I've used a lot of it because I've had like 4 clients since I bought this, and I bought this like a couple of days ago. So yeah. So for these little knotless braids that I'm doing, I use like some little short hair. Like this is short for me. I use 3 pieces of it, and they're like super tiny pieces because of the method that I'm doing. So just get 3, like not super tiny pieces, but small pieces to put into your braid to add extension to it. So just getting those 3 pieces out. So now we're going to start with this. All right, so now we're going to take this down, and then we're going to start smoothing it. I need to make sure I'm in this camera shot. Okay, so take the edge booster, put it on the top, and put it on the side, and then smooth it down the length of the hair. And then you're going to divide it into 3 sections. And these are not like regular knotless braids. So now you're going to start braiding. And since I braided down quite a bit now, I'm going to make sure to smooth that back up. And now I'm going to add my first piece of the black hair onto my braid. The extra braiding hair, I mean. So, down. And then I'm going to add my second piece of braiding hair. And I'm also going to add more gel to my finger so that I can smooth down my hair with the braiding hair. My hair's not 100% smooth yet, and I'm gonna add the final piece of braiding hair. And add some more gel to smooth my hair down. And then you keep braiding down the length of the braid until you're done. So I'm going to show this process one more time just so that you have another, clip to reference in case the first clip was not clear enough, or in case you just need a little bit more repetition. I'm gelling down my part to make sure that the braid is very slick at the top, because we are braiding with our real hair for a lot of this braid. And then I need to put my pieces down. So 1 and 2.
Checking to make sure it's looking good still. And I'm going to add in my first piece. And you just kind of just incorporate it in there. And one thing I will tell you is that if you're doing this, don't go too slow with your incorporation, or you could cause your hair to not make like unnecessary knots, and it's kind of annoying. So yes, adding in the next piece. And then putting some more gel. Just slick down my hair. I think I'm ready. Okay, it's looking good.
And then my last piece of hair. Adding it in. This is the final result of my braids. I absolutely love these braids. These are the flattest box braids I've ever had in my life. Yes, they are knotless, but they're still box braids. Like, with as much hair as I have, this is actually crazy. So to lay my edges and to like get it all looking cute and fresh, because it still looks pretty good for it not to have anything on it or in it. Just kind of want to give y'all that little view real quick. But we're going to use this edge booster. Y'all already know I love edge booster. I talk about edge booster all the time. This is the truth. This is my staple in my hair routine for me and all my clients. So I'm going to take some edge booster and I'm going to put it on my edges real quick. And I'm going to probably get a little bit closer. If you see some breakouts on my face, please do not comment. But yeah, let's get to setting these edges. It's just so, like, literally love. Does my hair. And I say that this is like one of the best edge controls, if not the best edge control in my opinion, for type 4 hair. If you see me blinking weird, I don't know what has just entered my eye. As soon as I decided to film, now my eyes want to give me problems. I'm just doing like, just a little slick back thing. I did leave more hair out this time, just for the thrill, just to say I did it. So now that I have my edges laid down, my part done on the side, I'm going to take some of this this mousse, and this is the mousse by Lotta Body. Love Lotta Body mousse. I use this on my clients as well because it's alcohol free, and I know sometimes people's scalps are really sensitive to alcohol, and I've had a lot of clients that have personally told me that their scalps are sensitive to alcohol, so I've been using Lotta Body for the past probably like 2 years now. Yeah, it's really good. And I'm going to take my hair oil. This is the growth oil, and this oil has some soothing effects as well. I make this and I sell this on my website, and I love this stuff. It's really good for growing your hair out, and it's really good for like just giving your scalp some extra tender love. You can feel it as soon as it gets on your scalp. This has a little bit of a tingling sensation, and it's so soothing and cooling, especially if you just got braids done. And this is just nice because it has itch relief as well. This is pretty much an all-around hair oil, but it has like targeted uses, and this one's specifically for growth. This is my most popular one. There's going to be some more additions to the family soon. Love this oil, of course. I made it, and I made it with love. So if you want to buy some, the link will be down in the bio to purchase. And now that I have my scalp oiled, and I have my edges laid, and I have my hair mousse down, we're just going to hit it with one final step, and I'm using some hairspray. This hairspray, it has scalp soothing and oil sheen. I've used this on my clients, but I have not used this specific version on myself before, but I have used, of course, pink oil before, because what the heck, who has it? If you're black and you haven't used pink oil, you might be like a part of the younger Generation X members, but if you're part of the older Generation X members, or if you're older than that, you've used pink oil, especially if you've had a perm on your hair before. A lot of things dropped, but that's just giving that extra bit of oomph and shine to the hair. And girl, when I tell you I'm in love with these braids, like they go pretty far down. They go to my, okay, so I'm 5'9", and they go to like the top of my like hips about, and then they definitely go to like my butt in the back. You can't really see. I'm trying to show y'all. This is so terrible. I love this hairstyle, and I'll definitely give y'all an update because this is a totally different way of doing knotless box braids. And if this works, this is a great way for beginners especially to be able to start doing protective styles in their hair that are long term and that look really professional. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoy. Sorry that this was kind of chaotic, but you know, we're here. So yeah, talk to y'all later. Bye, love you.